White is dead. But what we're talking about is kitchens. Imagine living with forever views adjacent from Eckhart Park, right across from the noisiest, most rambunctious, up at all hours neighbors you can imagine. This retirement home with fully landscaped yard, knowing that you're gonna have full sun, no obstruction, no buildings, no one to worry about cracked paints or windows or whatever the facade may be. You have an entire, what is this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 city blocks right in front. No, like in the depth is probably like 5 lots. We're talking about like 35 equivalent lots in front of you that are open, never to be removed. I can't say never, but I mean, do you think the city's gonna get rid of a retirement home? I don't think so. And hey, when your parents get old enough, you can just put them right across from you. They can live right here. You can go visit them every day. How cool would that be? And then with this duplex down unit, you get this cool space down here that we're gonna show you later on. So as we enter the unit, we're right here, coming inside, nice, big living room. Put the TV on either wall, and just imagine, video intercom system, see who's at your front door, see if it's Amazon, know who it is, buzz that person up, or just do it right from your phone, because there's an app too. How cool is that? You don't even have to come to the panel. Now coming here, if you haven't heard yet, white is dead. There's a lot of meanings to that, but what we're talking about is kitchens. You're not gonna see white kitchen cabinets anymore, and if you do, I mean, think about how that's gonna trend moving forward. They're out of style, they're out of vogue, no one's using them anymore. So if you're looking at that, if you're looking at the competition and you see that, keep that in mind. Now, we're in Westtown. We're in Noble Square specifically. And when we were meeting with the designer, we talked about how so many people come to Westtown, but they all find modern finishes for the most part. You have a lot of European designers who are actually having, or European builders who are actually having European designers take hold of the design process for their project as if they live right here in Chicago. And all I know is transitionals in, and there's a lot of people who want more of that Lincoln Park feel in this part of town. And that's what we've tried to accomplish here today. So we have beautiful white oak cabinetry. Check this out. This is Rejuvenation hardware. It's pretty much as good as it gets. And 3 different styles. So the pulls for the things that need to be pulled open, for that, and then knobs for this right here. So a nice little variation throughout that all goes together with timeless polished nickel. And then we have the clean above mount range. And check this out. Usually you can't even open this. This handle gives you 0 access, but it opens. In addition to that, we have all these cool Bloom accessories that you get to utilize within the unit. Now these are all Thermador appliances, but this. Nope. But this right here. Gaggenau. And all I know is what I want in my dishwasher is to not bend down. So to have the dishwasher with the utensil tray up top, that's luxury to me. That's the most important thing in my book. But Gaggenau is top of the line. Just throw it open like that. All about that non-bending over. And then back to this kitchen, we have this off-white putty color that blends in with the entire home, bringing the earth tones in. It's 2000 all over again, bringing life to the unit, making it warm. None of these stark colors, polarizing black and white everywhere. I think it looks great on the facade, but I'm kind of tired of it inside. It's cold. Who wants to live in this polarized environment? What I really like about the layout of this kitchen, not only do we have nice storage up top, all around. Check this out. Here's a small detail. Don't you want to be in a home where craftsmen cut out access panels just like this? Look how well done that is all the way around. Okay? That's in case you need to access those things, because someday you might, or someone will. But it's done so well. While we're down here, check this out. Look at the toe kick. The toe kick has all these rivets all the way through. Beautiful design, giving air, ventilation for everything that's here. But you have all the depth, all the great storage here. But you know what's annoying sometimes? Is when you have something all the way in the back, like that thing expired 5 years ago and you don't even know about it because you never see it. Then you have the surface level items. This is such a smart feature to have within a pantry. And what they did is this allowed the bathroom to be bigger. And we're talking about it, it's like, no, push this out. Because I don't want to go like this. You want to go like this for some of the things like pots and pans, bigger boxes, things that you can see in the rear. But you can put all the things right here to make sure that you're using them every single day. Now, I don't know about you, but I like a little coffee. Maybe you like a lot of coffee. Maybe you're different than me. With that, we have the Thermador coffee machine. Every setup, style, Americano, drip, espresso, macchiato, cortado, whatever you want to do, this makes it. You can make any drink possible here. So I spent a lot of time in this kitchen because this is where you generally spend your time, right? Window above it, of course. Now as we go through, I think I've touched on everything I want to talk about here, but look at this, even more, we hide all our stuff here during the showings, but this is so deep too, like pots, pans, all those different things. Ooh, I know another thing worth talking about. So when you're cooking, when you're a real chef, not just dabbling, maybe you're dabbling, maybe you're learning. We all learn to get better, right? But you have your spices right here on this side. And then you have the smaller storage right here on each side for all the things that you need to grab quickly all the time. It's nice to have that right within reach, and that's why it's designed this way. So you have the pull out right there, and then the same thing goes on this side. Pull out for all the things you want right by the sink that you can easily grab and use. Then we come through here, beautiful bar. Now we don't have an appliance right here. I can just swing my leg right through it because, well, maybe you want a beverage center. Maybe you care more for pop than you do for wine. Maybe you want 2 zones on your wine fridge. Maybe you want it all wine. We don't know. And so we don't want to be an assumptive. We want to work with you to choose what's right for you here. I like this setup because it's nice and large. You can set this up a number of different ways. Nice storage above with the shelves, nice white oak as well. And this has a nice raw finish to it. You're gonna come here and you're gonna touch this, but listen. It has a nice, raw, natural finish. Really bring in that warm feeling we're talking about. So then you have the family room. These duplex downs that are all on one level. This is all on one level, but they're all open. They look beautiful. The wow factor, spectacular. The first time you walk in. And then you realize the person in the living room is talking over the person in the kitchen, who's talking over the person in the family room. Wow factor, 100%. Living factor, I don't know, talk to anyone who's lived in one for more than a month. It's the #1 piece of feedback we get. So with that in mind, chunked up the room, given it different spaces, making sure you can have a nice big TV over here, huge sectional, nice sofa, good comfortable chairs, put that TV on blast, and the people in the kitchen have their own world. And then in front of that, you have your living room. They have their own space. It all kind of combines together, but this wall of separation in the middle creates a great benefit. I'm gonna get to that shortly, but before I do, let's talk about this deck. Now the garage carport is not finished yet. It will be finished on all sides with a garage door. You'll be able to have an EV charger out there. For every single way it'll function as a garage. There's a reason I can't call it a garage. Let's talk about that. So a normal garage is made of masonry blocks, okay? A masonry block is about this big, and you have them on each side. So now they're about this big. I'd rather swing my door, my car door, that much wider. So instead, they're using steel posts about this big and putting a small layer of building material on the outside to give it a nice cladding that doesn't take up this much space. In addition to that, you get all this space out here. Nice, beautiful pavers, good deck. All of this will be black. I have to tell every person that. I always forget. Some people think this is painted red. No, it's just primer. It's all gonna be painted as soon as it's not 2 degrees outside. So with that, let me show you over here what this area creates. A powder room a powder room, a powder room. This is the bathroom all your guests are going to use. Everyone's going to see. Wall-mounted faucet, real brass, and this brass is hitting, like this brass combination is so sharp. Sconces, decorative mirror, wall-mounted faucet. Ooh, can you just hear the water pressure? It's so strong. 10-inch apron on the front, herringbone floor going with you, against you as you walk through the unit. And of course, throughout the entire unit, not just on this level, lower level as well, we have 8-foot solid core doors with the single panel. Elegant design, there's nothing better. And then coming with this unit is this beautiful piece of art that we have here. This is forever ingrained inside your home, letting you know that the suburbs just aren't for you. Let's go downstairs. Ooh, one more thing I forgot in this kitchen. I knew I forgot something. Check this out. So you have storage on each side, which is really cool. You ever been working here and it's like, you know, you're probably gonna work here a lot, right? Dun, 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 dun. And just push open, pop your laptop inside, put all the work stuff in here. You could even fit a monitor in here just by readjusting the shelf, put it all in here, and then just tuck it away. I love having storage on this side, on the push button too, so there's no hardware here. Because sometimes you might be walking by with a bag, it grabs it, or I've had this happen with like a belt loop or a pants pocket, and it rips the whole thing off. No hardware on this side, just push buttons because we're moving through this space. I want you to think about those design elements, the little details that have been thought thoroughly all the way through. Now, we were talking about the black, we were talking about all the white, all these dead colors. These, to go along with the polished nickel theme of the home, are polished chrome. A big variation from what you're seeing everywhere else right now. A little bolder, taking a little more of a risk, because I've seen a lot of black. I've already talked about that, too much of it. So check out these white oak railings and the stairs themselves. I've geeked out about so many times, making sure I don't fall here. Just Adam's gonna go over here and we're gonna get this beautiful shot of these stairs. Perfect, just get like right over, right, good, stop. Look at this. Look at this. These are art. This is a craftsman. This is built by Europeans. They come to these sites and they're like, wow, are these people building? They have such a higher standard of what they're doing. This family, so this is the son of a family that's been building for over 20 years right here in Chicago. But check out this angle. Check out how it's all one piece. White oak riser, white oak tread, white oak stringer, white oak everything with the polished chrome. Now, we're entering the primary bedroom here. I'm going to talk about that last room we were in a minute. But we're entering the primary bedroom. Before you keep moving, look at this. This could be one of the biggest closets you see. But this is one of three, or one of two, but 3 doors. This entire length, you go this way. This is the closet. Like, we always make this cheesy realtor joke. We look at the couple and we're like, that side's for you. It's the small side, but it's legitimate here, and neither of you get shafted, right? And you even get this cute little bench here. Now, to make this truly phenomenal, to not have this fighting of doors is what an architect once called it. Pocket doors, pocket doors. I love a good pocket door. What a great use of space. I don't want to open this in, reducing my closet space. I don't want to open it out, reducing my room space. I just want to slide it right in. Now, I think nowadays on the lower level, I think they're doing a really good job with most of the duplex downs. But I've seen 1 or 2 where there isn't a lot of natural light. Now you can see the sun rays. We clearly did this at a strategic time, but we are south all day long. We could have done this. Adam, what time is it?
Well, 11:35.
It's 11:45. We got here around 11. This is going to be sunny for what, 3 more hours at least? And this is in the winter, right? So in summertime, we're going to have this huge day of sun. Now I told you I would get back to this outdoor space here. And what we'll do for you after closing is we'll build some stairs right there so you can walk down here, have a garden, or maybe you have a big, ridiculous dog. You can let it out there. Or seriously, what I would do is I would turf this, put some nice big privacy bushes out there, and I would let my son out here. I'm not joking. I absolutely would. I would take this screen out. I would pop it open. I'd be getting ready in the morning. I'd pop him out here, full protection with the gate and everything else, and he would just have a blast, like playing. That's what I would do. Maybe you're not as adventurous as me. Maybe you just let your dog out there. But I think it's a great opportunity for that. Now let's talk about the size of this room. It's big. It's really, really big. And we have super tall ceilings. A lot of times the ceiling height down here isn't great. These are big, and that big picture window is pushing everything through. And now we're getting to the elegance, to the things that really set it apart. Now, in every bath in this building, every primary bath, we have all this great storage, almost to the ceiling. That's how big it is. And you know, you can have a linen closet. I think a linen closet's nice, and it's good to be able to tuck things away. And there is a cabinet for the things you don't want to be seen. But it's also beautiful to have towels nicely rolled up, hand towels, decorative items, things that show who you are as a person. And then a lot of these units too, there's no tub, right? So we have the tub, we have a perfect stand-up shower with steam, with the bench, with the niche, with an LED panel right here, which I don't know how to turn on yet. All the items to make it serene. Waterfall, not waterfall, overhead, rainfall, handheld, herringbone, center drain. What else could you want? And then what's super cool too, I love a floating toilet. This actually like had to happen because of some plumbing things. It wasn't planned, but how cool that you get to do this. I mean, a floating toilet is so cool. It's nice for the look, the aesthetic. It's nice for cleaning. But one of the things that's annoying about them is they're often circular bowls, which is super annoying. This is still an elongated bowl. This is normal size. This is great. And then you have the two flush right here. Another thing, we're talking about the drawers upstairs that oftentimes you can't open. A lot of times these are false drawers. Have you ever noticed that? Not here. You can use this. You can use every single one of these all the way through. And then to finally set it off further, you have the 3 sconces, 2 decorative mirrors, widespread faucets on the 8-inch, but you have the 2 cm profile on the countertops. So we're seeing this more on the coasts, both of them, but I love a low profile. Just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better. I mean, that's what they have here. It looks good. This is really thin, really keeping it on edge and forward thinking on design. I think you're gonna look at a unit like this 10 years from now, and you're gonna be like, this is spectacular. This is so great. It's timeless, truly timeless. And I don't see that with a lot of the other offerings I see around here. Let's keep moving. So as we go through, I told you we would get back to this room here. So they did another project that had 3 bedrooms down, which is this design, plus this bonus room. And the feedback was fantastic. We don't need 4 bedrooms. We need 3 bedrooms, and we need a family space. So not all the living space is upstairs, but bedrooms kind of cut that off with the drywall, the space, the walls, nice big window here, opening it up as soon as you come down, the beautiful stairs like we know. But if this is me, I mean, I am throwing a sectional right here. I am having, or a kid's room, but I'm throwing a TV on the wall for sure, or like a workroom, like awesome guest setup here. There's so many options. That's up to you that's up to you to decide. But this right here is so much nicer being open, and it's a great experience when you come up here and you're coming down to have this open. Because a lot of times you go to those duplex downs and I mean, I sell them, okay? It's not bad, but it's just a hallway. It's just a hallway. It's not great. I like this open feeling. It makes the whole home feel bigger. Now here, we have different opportunities for lighting that I didn't mention, so keep that in mind. Like there's a great place above the stairs right here to have a nice chandelier coming down. Your job to choose. So we have a bedroom here, nice beautiful bath here, nice bright, good brass accents. side-by-side laundry here. And remember, we could put a countertop here, we could do cabinetry, we could do shelves, we could do a hanging rod, we could do something so this is totally functional to your needs. But just like every other closet here, you get a closet allowance. So we're gonna give you that money. We can pair you with a designer, or you can choose one of your liking and actually decide what every closet looks like, because you know what, at the end of the day, if we do something, we don't know if it's actually gonna work for your needs. And when you're buying a home like this, when you're spending $1 million around that number, you want it to feel like it's yours. And we want to get as much accomplished as possible, but we want to let you put those final pieces everywhere. That's why we'll paint for you, we'll do all these different items, we can build things out for you, we could throw a fireplace upstairs, lots of things that you might want to see. Thank you for watching. I'd love to show this to you. I want to show you every property in Chicago. Come take a look. Bye.